Black started off first by playing their Izzy. Izzy reveals 3 cards. If they're all black, he'll get a memory. And then yellow started with Koromon and digivolving all the way into Teruimon. Then we see the Unimon drop down for 5 memory costs. We also see the first Commandramon of the game, of many. It's going to digivolve the Commandramon into Greymon. It's going to digivolve it into Megadramon, which is one of the new cards from the starter deck. It gives any card the inheritance of being a blocker. We see the Salamon for 4 coming down. Magdramon is going to be moved up into the field. He's going to take the opportunity to make a Cresgarurumon now that there's 3 Digimon on board. And he's going to be able to pick one, and it will be the blocker. No, actually, he decided to pick the other Magnadramon. This could be a really dangerous spot for the yellow player because so far, the black player has a Cresgarurumon that has reboot and also has blocker. He also has a Magnadramon on board, which he can make into a Craniumon or another Cresgarurumon or any other Mega that he might play. Crest is going to be swinging at security. Makes the Darkdramon on top of the Magnadramon. Also giving it blocker. It's unfortunate because he could have used that Darkdramon and hard played it once he had a couple of number of d-brigade cards in the graveyard. If he would have had another crest, it would have been amazing. Especially since his opponent has a stacked field. Could have helped him out there. Would have been another blocker with reboot. Due to the fact that the yellow player did not see his tamer, he is being memory deprived by the black player, and he is left with just making a Wargreymon in the nursing area and passing his turn back. That is really unfortunate. Crest is going to be swinging again at security. I think the Crest also has jamming due to having Greymon under it. So Darkdramon would also be swinging, and I believe we're going to see the Chaosmon. Chaosmon does come out. And is going to swing at the blocker and doing the piercing security check as well. He has a Chaosmon that's also a blocker, a 14 DP blocker. And this could be real bad for the yellow player. I don't think there's anything in that deck besides maybe his Chaosmon that could get over that. Yellow's already up to 1 security check. Black is still in a good position. He has 4 and he has 3 blockers on board. Obviously, Chaosmon can't block at this moment, but he has Cresgarurumon that can block, an 11 blocker, and he also has the Dark Tyrannomon that can block. He's going to use the ability of D-Digiburst, and he's going to target the Tyrannomon with the Wargreymon. He's going to be playing the Slash Angemon on top of the Wargreymon. Never mind. He's debating about it. No, he does. And also, he's going to choose to take the 8,000 off the Cresgarurumon, since Cresgarurumon is the only one that's able to block at this moment. Besides the Dark Tyranno, that's only at 1,000 DP. He's going to be swinging with Slash, and he's going to activate Koromon's effect, which is going to minus 1,000 off of the Dark Tyrannomon, killing the Tyrannomon. Swings at the security with slash Angemon, and he dies to the Cresgarurumon. It was a little confusing interaction there, but hopefully I was able to keep you guys up to date and make things clear for you. Digivolves into Angemon. Angemon is going to give security -2 to Cresgarurumon. Still in the testing phase, but Black actually seems to be more promising than in the 1.5 and the 1.0 format, actually. But let's see what happens once the format, moves on a little forward. Things will obviously be changing. We see a hard play of a Commandramon. Commandramon will be digivolving into Sealsdramon, which is a blocker. Seeing the black deck has been putting up a lot of big walls and even small ones too. But also, Cresgarurumon is actually very strong now with, what's his name? Magnadramon, giving it blocker. And we already know Crest already has the reboot. And then jamming with the Greymon has actually been pretty strong in this duel. I'm actually excited to see what else Black can do this format. And game 1 is definitely going to go to the Black Cresgarurumon player. Yellow player decided to scoop there, so it was actually inevitable. He was way too far behind, and the board was pretty much set up already by now. Let's see if Yellow could come back or if actually the underdog Black is going to take this game. We're still in the testing phases of BT4, so let's see what happens on Sunday in the tournament. Let's see if any of us could actually top this time with, the new format. Or with the new decks that everybody's playing. So far, I'm still playing green. I'm working on 2 different greens. Let's see which one I decide to take on Sunday. I know Skittles, I call him over here because he wants to play every freaking color in the goddamn rainbow. Has every color, so honestly, I don't know what he's going to play. I don't know if he's going to play black, blue, green, yellow, purple. Start mixing stuff. Let's find out what he does. Let's find out what he tops with if he does this time. The guy only on pre-release out of 3 boxes already had built like 3 decks. I know they were still not completed. They're still missing a few cards here and there, but it's actually pretty crazy. We always end up pulling what he wants instead of what everybody else needs. So we pretty much see the same start for the black player. He's going to play Izzy, and then he's going to get a memory off the revealing the 3 black cards. Yellow player already started off with a Unimon on board. He's going to make Angemon. Unfortunately, Angemon has no targets on the board. I guess he's trying to start off early with that aggressive push before the black player actually puts up all his defensive walls. Especially that Cresgarurumon as a blocker and reboot. That was actually pretty tough in the first duel. Once that Crest came on board, it was actually pretty hard to, get over it or come back from it. He's going to make a Solomon in the nursing area. Then he's going to activate his option card, which allows him to trash the top security card and gain 2 memory. And we see the Wargreymon coming down finally. One of the reasons why Yellow's so strong nowadays. He's going to swing at security, I believe, and he's going to use the effect of Greymon to trash the security stack in order to add a security stack to his hand in order to stand right back up again. But unfortunately, he's going to die to the Craniumon. But he gets the effect of Angemon where he gets to play Bushiagumon, and Bushiagumon with his rush ability is going to be able to swing the same turn he was summoned. But unfortunately, he's going to be dying as well. See, the Magnadramon is going to be moved up from the nursing area. And we see the Cresgarurumon. We see the same play as last time. Unfortunately, this time only excavating 1, which was the Metal Greymon. That I believe if the Digimon has reboot, it will gain security +1. Since both duels off the Cresgarurumon, he has gotten an ultimate This could be a very dangerous spot for the yellow player because he could actually Digivolve another Mega on top of that ultimate, which could actually end up putting a lot of pressure on the board. So we see the Pidomon coming up. Actually, see two of them. So he sets up his board with his two blockers, but unfortunately, I don't think his blockers will be strong enough to survive an attack from the black player's blockers, actually. Swings with Cresgarurumon. And here we go, exactly as I expected. We see the Craniumon come down. Even though Craniumon doesn't have reboot, so he is not going to get the security check. Well, the extra security check in this case. He has two blockers on board, and both blockers cannot be destroyed by the effective option cards at this point. He's going to use the option card in order to trash the security stack to gain 2 memory. But let's see how far that extra 2 memory can go at this point. We see the Pokemon, but his opponent had to correct him. He actually only gains 1 effect since he only has 1 security. So he only gains the memory. He does not get to draw the card. That was a mechanical error there. There we see some good communication between the players. You know, other player helped them out, showed them how the card was used properly. Now with these new cards, it could be confusing. There's a lot of new cards to learn. And we see him end at a Unimon. His opponent's going to make a Chumon in the nursing area, and then he's going to swing with Cresgarurumon for the last security stack. There's 3 blockers on the yellow side's board, so it's going to be a little difficult to swing for game. He plays the Commandramon and he passes its turn. Salamon's going to be moved up. He's also been left at 1 memory, so there's really very limited things he can do here. I don't think this looks good. It's so unfortunate out of three TKs not see a single tamer whatsoever. That kind of really sucks. Stand up the Cresgarurumon due to his reboot ability. And I forgot there. We see an Angelwomon with recovery +1. We were supposed to draw first and then do the recovery after the evolution. But unfortunately, there's nothing he can do, and black takes it with 2-0. Wow, that was actually surprising to see.